Nah. Nah.
Does your asshole itch?
No. Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
Hey guys, what about me?
I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Hey, dickheads, you forgot about me, Matt Baguette.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
Hi, everybody. It's Movember. That's why I have this mustache.
Hey
Welcome.
everybody,
Welcome to the
November.
Yeah, welcome to the
No
Movember
nuts.
edition of the I Regret Nothing podcast. Slightly different lineup today. Carl's butthole wasn't doing so well this morning. And so we dug deep and we found Towson. Welcome back, Tal.
Hello.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming back and doing this with us after so long. I know you don't like
That's the
us,
least we could
but
do.
here we are.
Yeah, you know what it is like though.
I
It's
do.
fun.
You know, we try to shake it up, and then we try not to shake it up, and now Tal's back. You're really zoomed in on your camera too, like you're really big in the video feed.
I'll see if I can sort that out.
You're
quickly.
very, very zoomed in.
I'm
I don't know
very
if
big.
everybody remembers, but the reason why I do the Movember thing, Movember is a fund to raise awareness for prostate cancer, which is the #1 cancer in men. So, you know, we grow these mustaches that nobody else is doing here. Thanks, guys. And
I cannot
raise-
do
I'm
I
trying.
cannot do None at November and Movember at the same time.
I don't believe you're doing No Nut November. I don't believe that for a fucking second.
I cannot do both at the same time. It's too hard.
I think
It-
I
it's
lost out on No Nut November 1 minute into November.
It's gonna take
Yeah.
a while, okay? Give me a
I
second.
did. Yeah.
Actually, you should do that. We should trim your beard live on the podcast.
I can get the machine if you want. I just
The
it's very
I
loud. so I
thought
have
your
to
mother
mute it.
was the one that trimmed your beard for you.
no, the outro of the podcast is gonna be 50 minutes of Pedro cutting his
He's
beard.
going to actually be tweezing it one by one, tweezing
Yeah,
hair
one
by
by
hair.
one.
Actually, give me a second.
Are
I
you
can
gonna-
do that. No,
You're
I'm
going to
not gonna
tweeze
do
some
that,
hair live on the I Regret Nothing podcast.
Live for these
episode,
fine people.
episode 73, and this one is the POSTALtober roundup because if you do or don't know, we've been collecting arts for the month of October, all with various postal themes day to day. We did this last year. We did it today. Tons and tons of really, really excellent art that you guys submitted. I've said it before and I'll say it again. For whatever reason, our community is fucking crazy about fan art. And I don't just say that because, like, I'm the guy from Running with Scissors and I think it's really cool that we have a couple people that do fan art. I was told when I was at Realms Deep this year, one of the producers of the show, he was like, I need to go find some postal fan art to throw into this presentation. And then he, like, absolutely could not believe the sheer amount of postal fan art that he found on Twitter, and he, like, could not decide on what to use because there was so much of it. So from all of us to you, thank you for all of your POSTALtober submissions, everything from the shittiest napkin drawing to the most elaborate Photoshop or Illustrator drawing. They all mean something to us. No, I don't spend time taking every piece from Twitter and putting it on our website under the fan art section. But if you want your art on the fan art section, you need to submit it through the form on the fan art section of the website. But thank you all for submitting that. We'll go over that later when we get to the fantastic fucking fan art segment. But first, I figured we'd give you a little bit of Postal 4 update news. We obviously released a major update a while ago. And we have a smaller update coming out soon, right, Pedro?
Indeed.
Why don't you
It's
tell
actually pretty
the
big.
tell the fine simps what's coming?
For all the fine simps in the chat.
It's not a
Yeah.
small update actually.
It's not a
became
small
pretty-
update.
Smaller.
Small.
last one, yeah.
but it's still
It's
quite a
huge.
substantial update.
Yeah.
If you like visuals, like me,
Better
like
graphics.
the new lighting, the new particles, and finally, I'm very happy to announce this. Remember that god awful piss, like that greenish
We
piss?
we don't have to
bundle.
remember it. It's still in the build.
Yeah, exactly. You're
if
right.
you
You're
have
right.
forgotten about how ugly the piss is in Postal 4, just feel free to
Somehow.
boot it up. Boot it up right now. Check it out. Piss in your face.
Yeah.
See how
Check
it looks.
out and say goodbye to it, because in the fingers crossed next update, we will have a brand new version of it. It's going to be properly transparent, it's going to be properly reflective and properly colored. So it's finally going to be good. It's finally going to look like piss.
Wow.
And I would even say it looks better than Postal 2.
Whoa.
Oh, it
That
looks
is a
better than
big.
Postal
That
2.
is a big deal.
Does it?
So
better than
if you guys don't think that, okay, you can
Wait,
shoot
you're
me
saying
down.
that we made something in 2023 that looks better than something from 2002?
Insane, right?
Wow.
Insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've
Nuts.
showed on our social media a little teaser with
Mhm.
explosions. We
Mhm.
will be showing actual video with those, but first we still want to do a little sneak peek of the new piss. And yeah, we have some really good stuff coming. Some more mapping work, some bug fixes,
Mhm.
and lots of good stuff coming.
Yeah,
So
just to
definitely-
quickly address the questions that I see about is this coming to PlayStation? The answer right now is no. Currently, the console porting team is working on an update for PlayStation, but that is a backlog of stuff that was in the major update that came out a couple months ago. And for the record, the update that's being worked on is not even everything that was in the major update. I don't know if I've talked about this ad nauseum, but console porting is hyper expensive and very slow. And what is that noise? Who is making all that noise?
Oh shit, screwdriver. Hang on.
Yeah. Thanks, Tal. Anyway, it's very expensive. We don't do it in house. We pay a team in Ukraine to do it. So when we give them a big patch, they can't just incorporate everything because all the visual stuff, the physics, that stuff takes endless profiling and optimization work that they just don't have time for right now. So a lot of others. Who's got a mute? Someone's got a mute. Okay. So there's a patch coming out for PlayStation in December, and there's another patch coming out in January. At some point after that, they will start working on what will be incorporating most of the bulk of the other stuff. It's just coming later. That's just the way it is. We don't want to leave PlayStation people behind, but there's literally no choice. Like, we can work on the PC stuff here. We can release it the moment it's done. And then if we have the availability financially and time-wise, we then give it to the console porting team, who then spends months on end working on that same stuff, choosing what can go in with the path of least resistance, right? Like, any little thing you do to the game can completely fuck up performance and other things on the PlayStation. So, no, it will never, ever be on the same level, ever.
It's a process, and a very expensive one, a very complicated one, and it's not something that can simply be rushed. And there is another thing, which is we don't have the luxury of just pushing an update so simple, like Mike just said. So these things take time. It will be worth it, absolutely, because all the good things take some time. So we understand that it's not ideal for some people. Some of you bought the PlayStation version, and you more than absolutely deserve to have the same parity as the PC version. Unfortunately, that's not, as an indie team, that's not something we can simply deliver on time. It's impossible.
Especially if you play on PS4.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh fuck me.
Yeah, just so PS4 owners have a little glimmer at the end of the tunnel. We have been working on something that will vastly improve some performance on low-end systems. So somewhere down the line, the PlayStation 4 will get that. It will be out hopefully on the PC soon. So if you have a shitty toaster, there will be some major performance increases coming soon. But the PlayStation 4 will benefit from that a lot. So somewhere down the line, you guys will get it. And in other PlayStation news, Brain Damaged just came out for PlayStation 4 and 5 last week. So if you have a PlayStation and you've been dying for more Postal, you now can buy Postal Redux, and you can buy Postal 4, and you can buy Postal Brain Damaged. There are some issues. I've seen some reported. We send them all the reports. Hopefully they'll get a patch out soon. There is no cheat menu currently. That will be added in a later patch. But if you want to play Brain Damaged, which you should, because it's definitely one of the best Postal games, you can get it for your PlayStation now. And for you Switch owners, it is currently running on Switch. I have played it. It works pretty well, but it still has some work to do. It's already been submitted once. It's going to be submitted again soon. I'm not sure it will be out before the end of the year, but it will be out in the next couple of months. So if you're a Switch gamer that's just like, I need something more than Postal Redux, you will soon have Postal Brain Damaged on your Switch. So that is pretty much all the Postal updates for now, unless there was anything else that you wanted to discuss at all from the latest upcoming patch. Is there anything?
No.
It's
Later.
We do
gotta
have physical vinyls and Digipack CD cases that are up for pre-order right now. I think, did you post that on our website, Pedro?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah, if you head over to
You can find on
Postal-
our website, if you go to the right corner, you'll see the little news tab.
Yep.
And you'll see where you can get them.
Yeah, the
And
company's
they
called
look pretty
called
good.
Turtle Pal Tapes. You got to go on and pre-order those though, so you're not going to be able to just buy them. So make sure you head over there, pre-order if you're into vinyl or if you just like the artwork and want it on your wall. Also, we will be getting Postal Brain Damage vinyls in at some point in the next couple of months. So if you're one of those people that just fucking loves vinyl, you can get that shit now. Or you can pre-order.
Whether you
at
want to
least.
listen, whether you want to just collect them, you got it. And it
Yeah.
looks so good. Like I saw the art and I was like, damn, that's really good.
Yeah, the
So,
vinyl discs aren't exactly what we wanted, but you can't do that. It's not like they print on the vinyl. It's like they explain the process to it, and it's like this weird like pushing of materials together, and then they smash it, and then that makes the pattern. So I don't know. It's fucking foreign to me.
It's kind of
but
like they do with the t-shirts, like the custom t-shirts. They just push the ink into it.
yeah, you can't.
The shitty ones.
Which is why we
anyways.
don't have smoking monkey shirts anymore. They're friggin' ridiculous to print because it's full color art. So anyway, that's not all for the Postal news, because the first topic is our Postal Jam, which we haven't discussed at all in here. So if you want to go over the Postal Jam for people, Pedro, so they know what's coming.
So I'll be sending a link for the chat, but basically, the Postal Jam is an event where you can make your own Postal game. Right now we are on round number 1, which will be Kani and Crotchy themed event. So you'll have to make a game that's based on those two mascots. For the second round, there will be a free-for-all where you can basically just make whatever game as long as it's related to Postal. This is a really fun event. So far we got over 20 participants in the first round. I know there will be a few more in the second one. And we are very excited to see what you guys do. Like, this is something new. This is something we haven't tried before. And if a lot of people show interest, we might do it next year. What will happen next year, early on, is on the first podcast episodes of next year, we will have a stream where we will showcase some trailers of the Postal Jam. So the top 3 for each category, for each round, we will showcase in that podcast episode. And I'm really excited to see what you guys do. So head over to that link I think, if I'm not mistaken, at least I asked the HIO guys to feature the jam on their website, but I think it's already featured. So go to HIO, search Postal Jam, and you'll certainly find it. We still haven't posted the round 2 page. That will come shortly after. But for now, you got the first round if you're interested. And if you want to see more info, you can definitely check it out for more guidelines and other information.
Yes. Please
It's gonna be
submit
fun.
all of your Postal Jam. If you are a game developer or a modder or anything, or you want to be, get in on this shit. It'd be
Yeah,
cool to see.
They might
if you,
make a
even
game.
if you, for example, if you are just a guy who makes really good art, great. You can find somebody who's a good programmer or a somewhat good programmer. You don't have to make the ultimate masterpiece, but gather your friends and make a game. You can do that. You can have a team of as many people as you want. So make your own Postal game. We really want to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
You could make the very next Postal Royale, but
Yeah.
that's more
They
for
might
me.
make something better than Postal 4. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who fucking knows? You might make something better than Postal Brain Damaged.
That is.
But you
that is
will
a
never
challenge.
make something better than Postal 2
Or Postal
that-
Royale.
Yeah.
or Postal Royale.
Or
That's
Postal
too
3.
good. Well,
We got some Postal defenders here. Actually,
Oh,
last
yeah.
piece of news, Postal 3 news. Obviously, as you know, Postal 3 is back on Steam. We helped with that, despite our distaste for the game. A lot of people bought it. They should be able to continue to play it if they want to. So it's there. We know that there's some issues, that it doesn't even have the updates that we said it would have, but we're going to work on getting those up there soon. And if you are a fan of the Postal 3 original soundtrack, which most people are because it was pretty good, that's going to be up on Steam hopefully later today, maybe tomorrow. And with a little luck, I can get it up on streaming services within the next few weeks. People have been demanding it, so we're going to do it.
there
and
it
YouTube.
is.
And YouTube, right, Pedro? You going to get that up on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. What were you saying, Tal?
Just saying, like, there it is on Steam. Only took 12 years, but, you know,
Oh,
better
yeah.
late than never.
Exactly. It's
I'm buying it. I'm buying it.
It's free,
I'm
but
buying
yeah.
it for all my friends.
it's free.
I'm
But
updating my review to still negative, but at least it kind of works.
I
at
hate
least
this
it
game. I
runs.
hate
At
this
least
game
it
so much. I
runs.
love it. Is that what you're gonna write?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It
All
sort
right.
of
That makes
works.
so much
No
fashion.
more Postal until I talk about some merch, but I'll do that later. Bloodborne Kart Racer D-Make just got an imminent release date. What?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, there was a guy or a team. I'm not sure if it's the same team, but it looks very similar. They were making a demake of Bloodborne, and now it evolved into kart racing. So you have the characters, mainly the bosses and the characters from the game that you talk to and encounter, and you can play them, and they have their own vehicles and weapons. And it's coming out on January 31st, 2024, and it looks good.
you
on
know what's sad?
itch.io.
You know what's sad? That's the first Bloodborne thing we'll have before actual Bloodborne on PC.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
it's still cool, okay? It's still cool. I'm still excited for that. It's just a shame that we don't get actual Bloodborne on PC, but oh well.
Yeah, that does suck.
Well,
I
but the
never
thing
played
is,
it, so
the thing they won't get that game on console, so at least we have one thing over them as well.
does that mean Postal Kart Racer's coming?
Postal
Maybe.
4D
I
make.
think when we
Also Bump
release
and
the
Ride?
Postal 4 SDK, that's when people should make the Postal Kart Racer.
I mean, they can use the card and the scooters to make one. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Postal STD.
Some fucking guy on Twitter is doing his daily, day 1, day 2, day 3 of asking for a fucking shopping cart for co-op.
Jesus.
Dude,
man.
I actually yeah, I like the shopping cart idea.
Yeah,
So-
love it. Not happening.
I already told him
Um,
no, and he's like, "I'm still gonna do it until 420 days," and I'm like, "Okay, fine."
Maybe if he still begs when the workshop is around, someone will make it for
Yeah,
him.
make your own.
Yeah.
That's what I
If
agree.
not, make it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, make you do it on Postal Jam. If you want, if you want to do it on Postal Jam.
There you go. You've done it. You've done
There you
it. Remedy's Max Payne remakes and Control spin-offs are now in production readiness.
Yeah.
So wait, they did a Oh, right. I thought they already
what-
remade Max Payne.
No. So they made back then Max Payne 1 and 2, and now the remake, they will combine Max Payne 1 and 2 into one package, into one game to make it like smooth, seamless. And I'm sure they will connect because of what happened in Alan Wake 2 and Control, they will connect Max Payne 1 and 2 to Alan Wake and Control, like all their other games, yeah.
Right.
So
considering that Max Payne is literally in Alan Wake 2.
In Alan Wake 2, yeah. And actually, they said they will use the same model as well. So yeah, he's in the game.
He's every time he talks or look, I'm like, okay, it's right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about Alan Wake 2 later. That's cool. I'm glad. I mean, I actually never finished Control. I played it for quite a while, but I need to get back to it. I did enjoy it.
It's great, yeah. But even I replayed Max Payne 1 and 2 a couple of years ago, and it still hold up really well. If they do the same kind of work they did on Control and Alan Wake 2 on Max Payne 1 and 2, I know they moved the team to work on those games now. It's going to be amazing. And I think they said it's going to come out in 2025. So I'm pretty hyped.
Someone is asking for Russian localized PS4 Postal 4. It is localized as in subtitles, but there is no dubs. No one gets dubs. There is no language other than English spoken in Postal 4. That's not going to change. Sorry.
Do you think it might be possible to do dubs through the workshop? I think it is, right? You could make your own voice and
yes,
and dub it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how many lines there are in our game, though. So.
Yeah, I think
good luck.
Was,
and I'm not sure that would totally work because there's more to it than just replacing the in-game dialogue. They'd have to
there is.
They'd have to redo videos and cinematics, and it's not. I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know.
They'd have to do all the lip syncing and things like that. It would just be a huge.
Well, I guess they don't really have to redo the lip syncing, but they could just do some random sound over it. Like if some guy wants to do like 70, I think it was 70,000 lines or words or something like that we had to do.
Good luck. Wait until once AI can do it, and then we can just like have Rick Hunter's voice speaking Spanish and Portuguese.
Dude, I remember when Ricky on the team did some AI with the Postal dude's voice. It sounded pretty good, so I can only imagine in like a couple of years what people are gonna make.
Yeah, well, and what people will make versus what we can release are very different things. So
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
It would be cool, but no, that's not going to exist. Sorry, buddy.
What Metal you get Gear, is the Japanese.
Fuck that. Metal Gear Master Collection comes with issues. Pedro, you're the one that's been simping over Metal Gear stuff for so long. Why don't you give us your rundown of this trash that happened?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad. I personally like it. Sure, there are some shortcomings with it. But most people are just bitching because they can play in 4K. Woo, 4K. I personally don't give a shit. I think that it's a solid collection. I think it's the only way to properly play on PC. If, for example, you can't play the PS2 version on PC unless you have a controller with pressure sensitive, like the DualShock 2 and 3 had. So again, I think it's a good collection for those who couldn't play otherwise. It's mostly down to people just, preferring a more modern experience, which they didn't get. But honestly, for that, MGS Delta is coming, and I think it looks really, really good.
It looks great, yeah.
I saw that gameplay, at least in-engine footage, and it looked very, very faithful to the original content. So if people want modernized Metal Gear, they can just wait for the remakes. And again, taking a shit on games just because they're old, I mean, that's kind of stupid. That's like taking a shit on Postal 2 re-release. That's exactly the same thing. I wouldn't understand why. I mean, those games are old for a reason. If they say that Metal Gear 1 looks old, it's because it's a PS1 game. So naturally.
Yeah. Pedro's definitely a Metal Gear simp. We all know that.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Hard.
But I have to say, yeah, what we saw, and out of all the conferences we saw at the Xbox conference, the Metal Gear gameplay, it looked really solid, like pretty good.
The Unreal 5 stuff.
Yeah, the Unreal 5 stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked cool. It looked pretty cool.
It
We'll
looked
see.
good, yeah.
I'm
in
sorry I
1
keep
year.
yawning, guys, like over and over. I'm fucking tired.
It's the mustache is
Oh,
heavy.
it's
to
so
carry.
heavy. It's
I
it's
know
very-
we are very interesting people, but
Yeah, no, you're not. But I am, and so I need to perk it up. You know, maybe I should have brought a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's the
and
sponsor.
now with lime.
Yeah.
And
cool.
now we blind.
Cool. Valve dropping local currency support for Turkey and Argentina amid exchange rate volatility, moving to a regionalized USD pricing for 25 countries. I did see this because I had to go in and set some pricing for a few different regions. And you know, all of this sucks for the common local person because you know they were buying games for fucking pennies earlier last year. So it was good for them. It was really shitty for developers, especially indie developers, when you realize they were buying games like Postal 4 for about $1.
Yeah.
And when we raised the price, we got some hardcore backlash from it. And it's like, I get it. You're broke. Your country is broke. Your currency is worth shit. But that doesn't mean our game is worth pennies on the dollar because of that.
It's not our fault.
And right, and the pricing of our game in those countries, even adjusted, is still very cheap compared, but you know, these people don't make much money, and
That's
Not to
actually
mention-
why
Go
for the
ahead.
last few years, it's been a while actually, maybe 5 years already, that you cannot buy games for your friends abroad on Steam. You
Right,
can only
yeah.
send them Steam money. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can thank the assholes who use VPNs to buy games from those countries where it's cheaper than fuck knows what. Like,
Yeah.
VPNs have been used for these things for a while, and then they get so shocked. Oh my god, I can no longer buy this AAA game for $1. Holy shit. I don't know, maybe move countries, but it does suck. It does
yeah,
fucking
take it
suck.
out on your
We
fucking
understand.
shitty president.
Fucking evict your president out of your
Yeah,
country
it's
or
fucked
something.
up, but you know, whatever. Valve's
what it
not
is.
doing anything wrong here. They're just stopping developers from getting ripped off.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
That's it.
we did get a lot of shit. Hell, sometimes I get DMs from somebody in Turkey saying, "What the fuck? Why is Postal 4 this price? Why is Postal 2 this price?" Look, if you don't have Postal 2 by now, what the fuck are you doing at this
Yeah,
point?
I know. I get messages on TikTok like every day. Make Postal 2 free. I'm like,
Yeah.
free? How about no? It's literally $1 every 4 weeks, and it's $2
it
on
was
our
free
site
in the
every
past.
day.
It
Yeah.
was free in the past once, at very least once.
Yeah,
So there is no excuses
none.
by now.
Dude, and then nowadays it's like every 3 or 4 weeks there's like a Steam sale almost. So like,
Yep.
it's not that bad.
And speaking of which, I think Postal 4 is still on sale, right? I guess.
Yes, the games are on
Yeah.
sale currently. Correct. It is our week long right now, so make sure you hop on and get them games. Get them games, bitch.
Gamer, man. We got you 50%
What
off
was
on
I
Postal
gonna
4.
say? I can't remember what I was going to say about this at the end, but let's move on to our first segment that will showcase some of our beautiful, fantastic fucking fan art from POSTALtober. Without further ado, here is the first page of...
Fart. Fantastic.
Shit, I fucking hit all the music. Yeah, I fucked up.
Fart. Fantastic fucking fan art. Brought to you by Mike J's Bidets. A clean ass is a happy ass.
Here's the problem. I have set up hotkeys for this, and I accidentally hit F3 and F4 at the same time. So it started playing a piece of music behind that. So my bad. Anyway, fucking amateur hour here. Here's our first page of POSTALtober art. I don't know if anybody else can see it, but I will shout out to Itzra XX, Incel Getsis, Fez Cake, Ume01221, Slightly Exotic, and Buddy Mecco. All of these pieces of art are fucking dope.
Yeah.
They really are.
This shit is
I gotta say,
dope.
while you move to the next one, there was so much activity this POSTALtober. I'm really proud of this fucking community. Okay, this community did so much good art, and I couldn't fit in all these 5 pages that we are going to show you today. There was so much activity, so much good art, and there were some of these people who posted nearly every single day, and the quality wasn't shabby at all. It was really, really good. Good quality every single day. So a round of applause to these people, because holy shit, like
They fucking deserve it.
they fucking deserve it.
I retweeted like dozens, almost like daily, of like stuff I would see, sometimes from the same people. Like, that was wild.
All right, first page down. Let's go to the next one.
Yep.
Thank you to $0 Lemonist, Buddy Mecco again, Ume01221 again, The Real Deadfish, and Moth Dagger. My God, that is some good shit. That picture of the brain damaged dude pissing is fucking stellar.
Oh yeah, that is amazing.
And it's impossible to pick like the best out of each day, because like there would be like 5 that are really good, 5 others that are almost already really good as well. But you know, it was very hard to decide, and I just decided to grab as many different people, different arts, so people can see just how diverse the Postal community is.
Next page. Marley in 2003, Crunchy Bone, Memento Mark, Soda Pop Spy 17, $0 4, and again, Moth Dagger. Fuck, this is all so good. Look at that crotchy and cunny picture.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, I'm obviously drawn more to Crunchy Bones because I'm in it, but that's just me. I'm sure Tal's over there fucking jerking off to the $0 4 picture because it's Postal Royale stuff.
It's my babies.
I
It's
jerked
my
off a little bit.
My babies.
My babies.
I do like Crotchy and Cunny watching what appears to be Postal 3 on the TV with their frowns, since they have a Postal 3 poster on their wall.
Is it me or our stream went down?
I still see it streaming just fine.
Okay, it's my end. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's on my end.
Next page. Ume again, Lemonist, Crunchy Bone, The Real Deadfish, Dorian KNIEC, Lemonist, and Buddy Miko again. Obviously, the one where I'm getting pissed on, Stellar.
I love that Easter egg in Postal 2. It's freaking great.
I get that. I actually get messages about the emails about that. I get messages on TikTok every day. If I pee on you, will you twerk?
Oh yeah, there's a one over there by Dorian Kniak. That's me. That's Mike. That's Matt, and that's Carl.
Aw.
Oh yeah,
that's so cute.
It is
And we're
actually
just selling merch
adorable.
because we're little bitches. We're just little sales bitches. I understand. We feel like that too. And our last
beautiful.
page of POSTALtober art. Ugato Calvo, Buddy Mecco, Lemonist, more Ugato Calvo, Torakubi, and our Quattroki. Man.
All very good stuff.
Yeah.
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 Holy shit. Like,
Spice some
fucking
good shit.
talented
yeah.
people.
And
This
I want to say thank you to Squizzle for helping host this, getting this done for us, taking care of it. A big thank you to everybody that was involved. Just drawing fucking with pencil on a piece of paper is a lot of work. This is significantly more than that. And we bow down and worship all of your ass cocks for all this work that you guys did on this. So it just means so much.
Oh yeah.
And if
And
you
we'll
want
see you next October.
yeah, and if you want to like get a head start on next POSTALtober and just start logging artwork, go for it. Just start now. You can make it as good as possible if you get a fucking year head start. I think that would be fucking solid. So that's our fantastic fucking fan art section. Obviously, as always, if you want your artwork featured in the podcast, make sure you tweet it at us and use the hashtag RWSArt. And there's also a new Twitter community page. You can submit it through there. Can't promise you will see it, but as long as you hashtag it and you blow us up and post it and repost it, maybe we'll see it. And if it's good, we will showcase it. I wanted to just go through a little merch that we haven't done. There's not much new, but we are selling all of these physical PlayStation and Switch games signed by me and Vince. See, there's Redux for PS4 and Switch, and then there's Postal 4 for PlayStation 4 and 5. These are ultra limited supply. All I have access to is what we have and what Limited Run has left, which is not very much, and they will be gone before the end of the year. So if you've been holding out, get your shit now. And for the record, we didn't sign the fucking insert. It takes so much fucking time for me to take each PlayStation and Switch game, rip off the plastic, sign it. It's just there's just too much work to be done. Taking out the thing is just making the work worse. We're not charging you any extra for this. We're literally charging you what the retail price is. So if you have a problem with that, suck my cock.
But some guy was like, "Oh, can't you just
Sucking your cock.
Can't you just spend 2 seconds of your life for your fans, Mike?"
We already did. We did.
Yeah.
You know what I have to say to that guy? Well, it said suck on my mutated crotch teats, okay? The Mad Cow doll. Buy them now. It's my favorite one.
Suck the others.
It's me. Doesn't it look just like me?
Yeah.
Or resemblance is uncanny.
Especially
we
the
also
mustache.
have these cute little running with scissors ceramic pins. We're soon going to have new nuke pins. They're going to look a lot more like this. We're almost out of the ones that are made locally, but we needed to get something a little bit cheaper. And then my favorite sticker, obviously. Look at the little balls on the bottom of the udders. Isn't that cute?
I only just noticed those.
I didn't even know. And I said that to Andy the other day.
I never noticed that.
I said to Andy the other day, I love the little balls on the bottom of the udders. And he goes, "Oh, I didn't make that up. That was on the original stuff." And I was like, "What?" I'm looking at the original model here. I don't see it.
As someone who has jerked off furiously to it so many times, I never noticed it.
I also have these. I haven't put them up for sale yet. They're kind of odd. It's running with scissors ink stamps.
Ooh.
So if you're into ink stamps, maybe I'll put them up for sale soon.
Dude, in Japan, that would be big.
Some weird desire that Vince wanted, so I had a few printed in China.
But you know, in Japan, we still have to use stamps to sign, so you cannot do it with your hand. So that could work here. Yeah.
Cool.
That could work. They might be into it. Cool.
Alan Wake 2. Let's just take a minute and give a round of applause for Alan Wake 2. I can't say enough good things about this game. And I'm not some like hardcore Alan Wake fan. I didn't play a ton of it. I played some. And I liked it. I'm a Twin Peaks fan, obviously. But I actually didn't particularly love the gameplay loop in Alan Wake 1 when I played it. But my God, do I like Alan Wake 2.
Yeah. It's like I'm watching True Detective.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like a seriously good game.
It is
all around.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's for sure my game of the year now. Yeah.
I've been playing a little bit every day, and I really do like it.
And I like that you can the flow of the game. You could just do one chapter at a time, and they are the length is perfect for like one sitting.
Yeah, like this morning, I finished my coffee, my breakfast. I sat down and I did the Alice chapter, and I think it was a short one. I think that was like half an hour or something like that, but it was just enough for me to do it and be done for the day. Maybe play this afternoon. I'm not gonna play the game at night. I just don't really want to do that.
We'll see.
Yeah. There's just too much. I don't have 7.1 surround sound, but I do have surround sound in my house. And when those fucking shadows start saying, "Wake," and it comes out of the left of my fucking head, I'm like, "Bah!"
Dude, I love the random screaming, like the Alan Wake black and white screams.
Yeah, that shit's fucking nuts. And I will say, the fucking deer jump scare got me pretty good.
Oh yeah.
That fucking got me pretty good.
they hide a jump scare behind another jump scare. So
Yeah. That was good shit.
and also I think it's the first game I've ever played that opens on a butt on my
On a
screen.
naked dude, a naked fat dude that you control.
And I don't know if you turn the camera, you can actually see like dick physics.
His dick's really there.
Jiggle.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you have to continue to see it for the entire first couple hours of the game.
Yep.
So if you want Fat Man Dead Cock, play Alan Wake 2.
It's on Xbox, right?
No, I think so. Yeah.
Just asking
PC,
because
Xbox,
a certain bunch of games cannot make it to Xbox, but this one.
Oh yeah, well, Xbox likes cock.
But also
Quote me
the
on
first
that one.
game.
Yeah.
The first game was a Microsoft game. Like it was published by Microsoft. The first game. So.
Yeah, but I like reading all the news now about how Microsoft was like, "Nah, we're not publishing this game. We don't. Nah, we don't believe in it." And then Epic was like, "We believe in you."
But who wouldn't believe in Remedy's games? In 2023. I don't understand.
Oh God.
I don't know, but it's fucking great. It's fucking great. I love it, and I'm gonna keep playing it. I haven't even had a chance to touch Spider-Man 2 yet.
It's great.
I know. I hear it's
so
very
many,
good.
There's so many games.
And
there's so many good games this year.
I didn't even finish the last Spider-Man game. I enjoyed it. I liked playing it, but it just didn't pull me in after the first few missions. I was like, okay.
You know what's funny? Some people complain about Spider-Man 2 recycling the same city and just adding to it. I don't know. I can't really imagine a Spider-Man game that doesn't take place in New York besides a few spin-offs like Shadow Dimensions, for example.
But also, like, they reworked the geometry, the lighting, they changed the city a bit, they doubled the size.
Yeah, and people still bitch about it for no reason.
Yeah, I mean,
as
a person that knows Manhattan, when I did play the original Spider-Man game, the last one, I was going down to areas that I knew that weren't there. So, like, it was definitely a little bit condensed Manhattan. So maybe it's full Manhattan now. I don't know.
Well, they
Manhattan
do have
now they have Queens and Brooklyn. I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you expand on what's good, and you're still doing something wrong to these people.
Yeah.
It's funny. But yeah, I think it's pretty good from what I've seen. I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty sure
You're just waiting for it to be
good.
on PC in 2 years?
Yeah. Yeah, in 2 years, 1 year, whatever. You know, my collection is mostly on Steam. But yeah,
it's okay. There's a game called Half Sword for now, so you're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that you can play with 2 characters now simultaneously instead of playing either one game or the other, it's pretty cool. And that it's only improvements all around.
It's just like Alan Wake 2.
It's just Alan Wake 2.
Well, if you include the naked fat man, 3 characters.
Yeah. Imagine
3 characters. Yeah.
Imagine like a naked fat man with his dong just flipping around.
Web swinging.
Web swinging. Yeah. With the dick physics.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Somebody needs to mod that.
I think Alan Wake needs to have that dream. He needs to dream of the fat dead man web swinging through New York.
Yeah.
Okay, Capcom. Instead of saying okay, Boomer, we're going to say okay, Capcom. Because he thinks mods are no different than cheating.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're changing the artist's vision. Fuck you.
They are vanilla in Japan. You have to understand. They are very vanilla.
Yeah,
you know what
That's why their birth rate is so low with all their fucking incel fucking worker boys.
You know what I have to say
to
those who mod our games by extending the lifetime and the replayability of our games? You know what I have to say to them?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you for
so
spending your
fucking
hard-earned
much.
money, time, effort, and waking hours working on our shit. It means something, and it
Bethesda
should
do
mean
the same.
something.
Yeah. And but yes, apparently some people are like, nope, that's bad, that's mean, that shouldn't be done.
Stop cheating.
And I don't know why.
Stop cheating, Pedro.
Yeah, stop cheating in single player games. Buy our cheats. Don't mod them.
I just like it when the game comes with single player cheats, like story mode and super sticky aim assist. That's what I like.
Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of cheats, there will be a new cheat in Postal 4 that some Postal 2 fans might be aware of. And yeah, it just replaces every NPC with that guy over there.
Me?
Yep.
He's coming back.
Me?
He's coming back, and he's gonna be all over Edenson. Just with
You're
one
welcome.
cheat.
One
Sure, he will show
cheat.
up in many different wigs and stuff, but it's gonna
That's
be
okay.
fun.
That's okay. It's called Being Mike Malkovich, starring Mike. That's me. Skyrim's lead designer says he played the RPG for 1,000 hours, and for 950 of those hours, it was broken.
That says a
Not
lot.
surprising.
Does that
Wait,
mean
so
he
it's
played it
just
while
like-
it was in development?
It's just like us playing Postal 4 every day.
Right.
Yeah, like
Well, us
if
and
we
everybody
play
that's
for
ever
10
bought
hours,
it.
9
Us
hours
and
are
anybody that's
broken.
ever bought it. So every hour spent playing Postal 4 since inception to today is while it's broken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
You're fucking welcome. Listen, Skyrim lead designer.
Look,
Games are broken.
Out of the
Okay, not everybody's Alan Wake 2. Okay.
out of the 1,298.4 hours that I've played Postal 4, 1,298.4 hours the game was broken.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're
So
welcome.
much broken, so little time.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to go into our cool comment bro section. So let's see if I can hit one F key this time and get it to work.
Cool.
Cool comment, bro.
Today's cool comment comes to you from Swegta. RWS has always treated modders well. I wish more companies like Rockstar Games and Capcom would do the same. They say that imitation is the highest form of flattery. I say it's fans who spend their free time modding their favorite games. Thank you, Swegta. And if you want your comment to be featured on the I Regret Nothing podcast, just make sure you tweet at us and make sure it's a cool comment.
Yeah. I like Spectre. He's pretty
And
cool
follow
guy.
Spectre. He's a good YouTuber.
Yeah, thanks, Swegta.
Yeah, I like his videos actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Makes,
you
some
for
really
that
good bully videos.
cool comment. Hold on. All right. Man, Insomniac confirming Marvel's Wolverine will take place in the same universe as the Spider-Man games.
I think
Is
it's a
that
smart decision.
weird? Or is that it should be, right?
It should be. It's a smart
It's hard to
decision.
say.
I think it's a smart decision because if you think about it, they built off of something that works, a franchise. They got a franchise going on. Why not build on top of it?
Yeah.
They can make a lot of sales. They see that Spider-Man
Is this
made so many
Daniel
sales.
Radcliffe playing Wolverine? Is that what this is?
Wait,
Is that
what?
happening?
I
Is
don't
that
know
is that
about
what's
that.
happening in the real world?
No, we don't know yet, but I'm sure when they're gonna do the multiverse Avenger, he might show up as Wolverine. I wouldn't be surprised. He got shredded. Like, have you seen him?
You didn't see that, Pedro?
recently?
He is playing Wolverine, is he not? Like,
The
that's
Daniel
happening.
Radcliffe? Are you fucking with me?
There's not a
It's
second
not.
one.
It's not confirmed yet, but
Let me Google that just
yeah.
to be sure.
But he could be, yeah. And Wolverine is supposed to be small, and he's not the biggest dude, but he's really ripped now. He's ripped.
Yeah, I mean,
You're a superhero, Harry.
what's his name's super ripped too, and looks like a fucking idiot, Zac Efron.
I cannot imagine.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I would just fucking laugh at the whole thing throughout.
Yeah.
No way. You're fucking with me.
He made
Why?
some really
Why would we be
he
fucking
made some
with him?
bangers recently.
I just cannot imagine it. I couldn't imagine what's his name as Batman, but then he did a really good job. I forgot his name.
Oh, Robert
Exactly.
Pattinson.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine.
Robert Pattinson is amazing. Yeah.
But
Listen,
he
all
did a
you
good
fucking
job, so-
naysayers probably didn't even want Heath Ledger to be Joker. I was simping on that shit from day one.
People didn't even want Michael
okay,
Keaton
I
to be
guess.
like Batman in
I
'89
mean,
as well. So
I've been
know.
proven wrong before. I don't know. I
Someone just said I'm super ripped, so I just have to.
yeah, look at that shit.
I just have to. Oh, do you guys know where the gym is? I haven't even worked out in weeks. I fucked my shoulder up playing hockey. I know. I know.
Shorzy.
Well, Shorzy is definitely got to be one of my favorite shows on TV right now. And it's such short episodes, and there's only 2 seasons. And I'm a hockey player, but Pedro's not, and he loves it.
I love it.
If you guys watch Letterkenny, Shoresy is a spin-off. And it's just fucking amazing. It's hilarious, and the characters are just so good. Oh God! If you guys haven't watched Shoresy, just fucking do it. Just get on Hulu, or your favorite pirating service, and watch Shoresy. I think you should. You don't have to watch Letterkenny in advance. It's not required viewing. Just get on. It's so fucking good. Jared Kiso, fucking hilarious.
I wouldn't be sad. I mean, I would be probably a little bit, but I wouldn't be fully sad of Shoresy in return of ditching Letterkenny.
Yeah.
That's how good Shoresy is.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they brought all the characters, kind of like they did with Cleveland Show, but then reverted back Cleveland Show back to Family Guy. If they did that with Shoresy, I would not be upset.
Yeah.
That
They
would
take
be-
place in
yes.
different parts of Canada, but who cares? They can do it. They brought Shoresy
If
back
that
into
means
Letterkenny
more
last
episodes.
season.
Yeah, if that means more episodes and more seasons, fuck yeah, let's do it. Why the fuck not? If people show interest.
Yep, I agree. And Tal's like, "What show are you talking about?"
I can't even see it because I can't even use it without a VPN.
You motherfucker. Last little gaming piece of news: Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 taking up 213 gigs of storage. What the fuck do you do if you're like a Steam Deck gamer and a game comes out that's as big as your solid state drive?
Or even
Good
bigger.
luck. Expand. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
like,
that's
I
where
can't-
that's where we were heading, though. Yeah, that's where we're heading.
And that's the reason why people still use hard drives because, yeesh.
Like last night, I was telling a buddy of mine who's in Korea right now, and he was like asking if we were releasing more games on Switch, and I was like, "Nah, you got to buy a Steam Deck." And he goes, "Tell me the price," and I was like, "It's $399 for the base, $499, $599." And then I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, ugh, "Why are they charging? Like, why is there a 64 gig model? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Okay,
You-
the
you need
base
those
model
8K
should be at
textures.
least 256, and really,
They need to.
and
They
really,
need to the textures on the butthole that you don't see.
yeah, it needs to be less than $100 per upgrade. It does not cost that much. Storage is so cheap now.
It
And
is.
it
so
doesn't have
cheap.
to be like a quarter of like a PlayStation 5 gig hard drive, you know?
Yeah.
But games are
Doesn't
gonna
have to
get
be that
bigger. GTA 6 is gonna be around the 200 gigs mark. I wouldn't be surprised. That's slowly we're heading there. But I mean, look at Alan Wake as a single player, pretty straightforward game. It's almost 100 gigs.
Wait.
Gee, imagine if for the new PS5 Slim, if you have to be online to install the fucking SSD, a new one, like you have to
Don't
do
give
it
them
for the disk
ideas.
drive. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I cannot imagine that.
Live
but it's
services,
something I can
baby.
imagine.
Live services.
Live services
Postal
for
5
hardware.
will be 200 gigs. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, whatever. And guess what? Unfortunately for all you Postal Dude dick simps out there, Rockstar did not announce GTA 6 in the month of Dicktober.
There you go.
Oh,
I had a
Rocktober.
picture of Postal Dude's dick ready for everybody to see.
Yeah.
If Rockstar did post an announcement, they didn't. So I'm sorry.
But I think it's because Rockstar doesn't want to see the Postal Just Dig yet.
Yet.
Yeah, they're not
would ruin
ready.
it for
They're not
everyone.
ready. We can only handle so much game dick a year, and we just got like the best game dick in years.
Like when they saw Mike's plane in like the model, they had to redo their plane in GTA 6. That's why they're like,
You,
"Let's redo it."
I need to finish my Apocalypse Weekend playthrough so I can get to that part.
We need to add that fucking plane in the fucking museum. in
I
Postal
agree.
4 or
I think
whatever the
somebody needs to
fuck.
pull the model from Apocalypse Weekend. I think it's.
I think someone has.
Oh
Well,
my
nobody's
God.
posted it in a chat, so if somebody could fucking get on that stat and pull, because I'm a 3D modeler, bitch.
Yeah. He's more of a 3D modeler than I am.
Pedro, your
never 3D
video,
model, he
your,
did.
your video completely froze a while ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's just gone.
He's like this.
Oh, hello.
Pedro is talking like this. Talking all day.
He's very still. He's
All
so
right.
incredibly still.
Somebody go get my fucking airplane model and post it in the chat.
All right,
Or
let me
else
get it.
I'm going to have to do
Oh, what the
this.
fuck?
Let me get it.
He said, where's the beef up your ass?
I got it.
You got the model?
Yeah, I'll post it in the
Cute.
chat. Does it
All
work?
right. Thank you,
Uh,
Cal, for Pedro, what are you going to tell us?
Nothing.
Um,
My Zoom is not responding for me.
Good. Well, the podcast is over. We're just about at an hour now. Thanks, Tal, for filling in for Commander Carl. Thanks, Matt, for staying up so late as you do. Thanks, Pedro, for having that cute face in this picture we've been staring at you of for the last 5 minutes. And we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Thanks. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yippee. Nipples.
This world's infected with a cancer fueled by hate and greed.